Hello everyone, welcome to our space where we meet and greet and do tarot readings. My name is Ahorangi Starchild and this is a pick a deck for Give Me a Sign. I just want to talk lightly about tarot and tarot readings, how it works. Pick a decks, anything on YouTube that's a general reading, that is it. It's a general reading. If the reading doesn't resonate, there'll be a storyline, there'll be information forthcoming that will it'll give you a feeling of, yes, I resonate with the story, it sounds true, like it sounds like it is talking about my situation. If it doesn't talk about your situation, that reading is not for you, it's not your vibration. A reading is like when you tune through a radio station. These various vibrations, there's a whole lot of different beautiful, beautiful tarot readers here on YouTube. And it is like fine tuning and going through all the radio stations until you find the one that you really like to listen to. So if you like this video, please click like, subscribe, hit the bell at the bottom right hand corner of this video. Share my videos. I'd like to get my views up. I'd like to get my numbers up. And I want to thank everyone who's stopping by, tuning in for this reading of Give Me a Sign. Now I'm going to tilt my camera down so you can see my work table. And I have pulled out a whole lot of different decks I'm going to work today, but mainly there's going to be 3 decks that I'm going to work with. They're all Rider-Waite, but they have different patterns. When I tilt my camera down, have a look and see which deck you are drawn to. And I'm going to have a look into your relationship, whatever that relationship may be. It can be romantic. 9 out of 10 times it is a romantic relationship concerning love. And especially if you're unsure about your connection, you're not quite sure what's going in and what's going on in the connection. Sorry, Pisces, Mercury retrograde messing with my mind there. This is about, sometimes we're looking for synchronicities. We're looking for signs. Am I on the right path? Is the feelings that I have, is it valid? Or you ask your angels to give you a sign. So I have pulled out a whole lot of different decks that uses images. So please have a close look at the cards that come up in your reading that you choose. Okay. And what the images on those cards are. We're going to have animals. We're going to have tea leaf cards. We're going to have the time of the year. There's all sorts of things that's going to come up. This is specifically for people who's been asking, please give me a sign. Am I on track? Have I made the right decisions with where I find myself at this point in time in this connection? Okay, so are you ready? We're going to start. Thank you for sharing this beautiful journey of light with me. Okay, so let's get started. Let's make some space. So these are the 3 decks that I've put out. They're all Rider-Waite. So see which deck you are drawn to. This is deck number 1, deck number 2, and deck number 3. 1, 2, 3. Shall we put out things? 1, 2, 3. So we have a cupcake for 1. We have a dragon for 2. And we have a mermaid for 3. Okay, I will have timestamps below this video. And I will introduce the decks as I'm led to use them to give you signs, images, things that you can look for in the way of synchronicities. Now, are you ready? The question here is, please give me a sign. Have I made the right decision concerning this connection, this relationship, this situation? It could be business, could be anything. But 9 out of 10 times it is love. But we're going to find out. So if the storyline fits, you can claim this reading. If the storyline doesn't fit, this is not your reading. Please give me feedback. Okay. Number 1. please give me a sign for the situation that I find myself in. Let's have a look at your situation. We're going to do, oh, there's some, see how this one just flipped over? I feel like just with this card flipping over like that while I was shuffling, that either someone ghosted you in a romantic relationship, it is the Seven of Swords. You are dealing with a situation where there's a lot of mixed thought patterns here. It is like one step forward or two steps back. It's like when you want to move forward in your life concerning the situation, it's like you keep on thinking, feeling like maybe I should give it another go. I forgot something. Maybe I should backtrack. So there is this feeling of feeling awkward. I feel awkward, not 100% sure in whether you have all the information, because swords are information. Do I have all the information? Is it the right decision to move forward concerning this person who's maybe not even communicating with me? We have the Seven of Swords. That's a very sneaky card. Someone who's not honest. They're not giving you all the information, so you have a clear understanding of what it is that you're dealing with. And yep, it's a relationship. This is a relationship. Sneakiness concerning a relationship, or someone ghosting you when there was supposed to be an opportunity to communicate. They didn't communicate properly. Oh, you think it's the end, but yet there's all this potential for a beautiful long-term committed partnership. It's a soulmate connection. We're dealing most probably with a high vibe soulmate connection, because we have the Lovers and we have the Two of Cups, and they fell out. I don't even draw any cards. So I do feel, even though it feels like maybe my person has ghosted me, because we do have the Death card, we have the Seven of Swords, and it feels like this relationship that you feel like a really deep heart connection with, because we do have the Two of Cups. There's a sense that this thing is over, or something needs to change in this connection, because there's been maybe a little bit of dishonesty, or one of the soulmates in this connection have to deal with not feeling awkward about communication, not really have good communication skills. But we have the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So we're going to ask for signs. Now, I feel like there's been a decision made to have a heart-to-heart conversation about investing long-term with each other. And this could also be your hopes and your dreams. Maybe this is what you really, really want. In spite of everything feeling dead, or my person is missing, bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Wands. It does look very positive if this is your deck, okay? Now we're going to ask, give me a sign. Is this situation I find myself in, it looks like it's dead. My person might have ghosted me, or the communication, there was some sort of dishonesty, or not everything was said that should have been said. Because if you don't put everything out on the table, if you omit to share information, that is also kind of like, you know, maybe there was some sort of manipulation or interference from the family. That could be, it could also be it. Maybe there's something to do with money that went missing. But now we want to know, give me a sign, because this is a very important relationship, and maybe even marriage on the cards. We have the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Lovers, we have the soulmate, and then we have another soulmate. So this is a high vibration connection. And the question is, did I make the right decision to maybe wait for my person? Whew. Someone's have marriage and long-term commitment on the mind. The Ring. So the Ring can mean many things. It can literally mean maybe you've watched the Ring movie lately. Okay, so these are working on synchronicities. I was looking for items, things. Maybe someone might bring up in conversation, talking about jewelry. You know, this is signs. Did I make the right decision concerning waiting for my person or wanting to marry my person, even though things look dead? So your sign is there is a ring. Talk about jewelry, talk about commitments. People around you might even talk about getting married or engagements or taking relationships to the next level. You take that as a positive sign. People talking about jewelry or inviting you to go to the mall, to have a look at rings, to have a look at jewelry. You might even drive along in your car and there's a bus that drives by with a big ring printed on it. So this is images with rings, jewelry, it coming up in conversation. But the ring in the Lenormand, because this is my gilded Riverie Lenormand, I'm not using it to read or to bring that information. That wasn't the initial intention, but I feel like there is definitely a long-term committed offer coming in for you. If this was a love intention about love, is my person going to ask me? Is he going to ask me? Is she going to be available? If I ask her, is she going to say yes? If you're masculine watching, this is very, very, very positive. So we're going to do some tea leaf cards for some more signs, right? We have birds there. It's called happiness. These birds, doves, white doves that you might see to give you a sign. You might see white doves everywhere. So all of these are yeses. Yes. Time of the year. There's a time of the year that might be significant to you. October. Okay, put that where it fits. Either your birthday or your person's birthday is in October. Your dad, your mother. Autumn, because there's autumn leaves there. Doesn't matter if you're southern hemisphere and October is spring in the southern hemisphere. Doesn't matter. This just take autumn as the time of year that could be significant for you. And then the month of October, that is also anything to do with October. Discussions going around October. Will this happen? Will we get married? Yes. Have I made the right decision? Yes. If you get, those are your yes signs. They are your yes signs. So I'm going to draw you an animal card to see, you know, if there's any animals that will come into your awareness. Oh, so we have 3. We have albatrosses. Maybe you're watching on TV, you walk past and you see there is what David Edinburgh talking about albatrosses. Okay, that's a yes sign. We have salmon. People might be talking about salmon. You know, anything to do with salmon. Salmon, the surname. Like, what's that movie in the Bones where the girl says, my name was Susie Salmon. Disclaimer if I'm not allowed to say that. So salmon, the fish, but could also be the surname. It could be, you know, someone going fishing, doing salmon fishing or talking about salmon. That is also a sign. And then the condor. Okay, so there's a lot of birds and fish kind of themes here. I'm going to draw you a card from these. What's this? It's the Wisdom of Oracle cards by Collettes Baron-Reid. For more images, for signs. Give me a sign. I also see like this is 1111. Oh my gosh, look here. 10 of Cups. Someone's really, 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 really. There's a long-term committed partnership coming in for you. Possible marriage. Yes. Celebration. So I also see rainbows. Oh God, look, that's marriage. Someone's getting married. Literally married. We have the ring. We have all the marriage cards here. Yes, you've made the right decision. Okay, there might be some history between you and your person, or between you and your person's family, or put this where it fits. But yes, you're making the right decision because these are all yes cards. There's transformation happening. Okay, there had to be some endings taking place in this situation for you to be able to move forward. So, but that's 1111. And then we have rainbows. You might see a lot of rainbows or 1111 in your situation. One more card. So, give me a sign. That one flips out. Oh, 2. We have zebras. There's a lot of animals. So someone might be, they like to watch wildlife things, wildlife programs. We have a tower with ribbons on there. There's a number 12 with clouds. Just have a good look at the images because that's how we receive signs, is through images. Okay. Then we have a pier. Walking out on a pier. This might be a photograph of someone popping into your awareness of someone who's walking out on a pier, or you might see a lot of water images with piers. It does say time to go, but once again, there's a number 45 on there. These little flags. Give me a sign. These are your signs, images of signs. So also remember, if there's any songs that any of these images connect to music, maybe there's something about Blue October, that's a band. Okay, disclaimer, Blue October. Things like that. Okay, so these are all your signs. Did I make the right choice concerning this marriage, I would say, or this person, even though there might have been stories, things said about this person and things had to change. I do feel like these are all yeses. So please give me feedback on this reading if this helps you when you've been saying, well, I have this offer, maybe someone asked me to marry them. I don't know if I'm doing the right, if I said yes, but give me a sign, is this the right direction? Then all of these signs coming in, that would be your yeses. If you see synchronicities and you ask your angels, give me a sign. If any of these images and things pop up, that is a yes. To continue on this path. Wow, this is exciting. Marriage, eh? Whew. Yes, so that's beautiful. Life is a beautiful thing. So please give me feedback on this reading. This was a nice surprise. It's the first time I'm doing a give me a sign reading. So I wish you the best of luck. Please let me know if this reading helps you in any way, shape, or form. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day. Light and love. Okay. So our second deck, give me a sign, is our little dragon. And I'm using my, the Golden Universal Tarot, Rider-Waite. So please remember to hit the like button if you like this video. So this is concerning your situation. Okay. So you're asking, give me a sign. So straight off the bat, I feel like there could be, if you are a feminine, there is a masculine, a mature masculine who you are interested in. You most probably met this person at a party. But he's a king of wands, okay? He is someone who's very passionate. He's very desirable. There might be other women around. There's 3 women dancing here with cups, okay? We have the 3 of cups. You might have met him at a social occasion, or he's someone who's just very popular with the ladies. And maybe you are interested in him, but he hasn't really been forthcoming, and you may be wanting to put your feelers out. You know, that's one of the situations. These are just the cards that fell out. I haven't even cut the deck yet. I'm still shuffling. Okay, there we go. There's another one falling out. Another one. Is there any more? Someone has Earth in their chart. Okay. So 10 of Pentacles. Okay, give me a sign. You might have to choose between 2 masculines if you're a lady. You might have if you're a feminine watching this video, you might have Earth in your chart. We do have the Queen of Pentacles. I do feel like the person watching might have had a lot of disappointments in relationships and just decided, oh, bugger it, I'm just going to go out, have a party. And then with, you know, when you start to relax in yourself and you're not really looking for love, all of a sudden these two masculines popping up, and they might both have, you know, they both have long-term potential for you, because we do have the 10 of coins. Either both masculines might have expressed interest and you might have even made a choice. So the one masculine potentially is Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. The other one potentially Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. But in a more general sense, I feel like the one person is more outgoing and social and charismatic and popular in groups, and the other person is more a grounded type personality. He spends a lot of time by himself, very hands-on character, likes to work with his hands. He knows how to work with his money and his resources, and he loves traveling. Now, you might have a choice between two people and you thinking, oh, oof, did I make the right choice? The one that I chose. Is this the key? Please give me a sign. Is this person that I chose the right one? Now, your angels will give you signs. Now, I'm looking for items. Okay. So you might see images of stars, articles about stars, discussions about stars, astrology, coming into your awareness, astronomy. You might feel a desire to go out in the night sky, or maybe the person that you chose is someone who loves stars. He's intelligent and he likes to talk about scientific things in the way of the universe. Okay. The second one is coffins. And you see that Egyptian, I don't know the name, but that's that Egyptian sort of, oh, this camera is so annoying. There we go. You see that dog, the Egyptian dog. So there might be a tie to Egypt. Maybe there was a funeral recently. He's holding that Ankh, you know, the Ankh symbol. I don't know if you can see, but he's holding an Ankh symbol in his hands. So maybe even something like the pyramids coming up. The pyramids, Egypt, astrology, things about the ancient histories coming up. That's all signs that will give you a yes, you made the right decision. Let's have a look at the months of the year. There's a month of the year that's significant, either your birthday or your person's birthday, that will, you know, there we go, July. I also look, there's beach there, even though we're southern hemisphere, the ocean, sunset or sunrise, and the month of July coming up in discussion. Your birthday might be in July, your person's birthday, or July might be a very significant time of the year for you. Let's have a look at the astral houses. I think I'm just going to have to draw one here. Marriage. So maybe someone is getting married around you. Look at those beautiful red roses. These are images that all tell you, yes, you made the right choice. Give me a sign. Yes. July, marriage, Egypt, astrology. Let's get you some animal cards. So this is The Secret Language of Animals by Chip Richards. So there's 2, 3, or 4. No, I'm going to reshuffle because these are the ones that was in the previous reading. Let me shuffle this way. Animal card for you. Animals that might come into your awareness to give you a sign that, yes, you made the right choice. Give me a sign. I'm just going to pick one. We have This is not an animal, but it says wood. So maybe someone works with wood. Look, there is a footprint of a dog, or it looks like a dog's footprint there. Maybe this is someone who really likes gardening because there's a green plant there. Look at the images. There's something, maybe you've recently planted something and your veggies are growing in your garden. So use this image as something that your angels can use to communicate with you, to give you a sign that you are moving in the right direction of your life. Then I'm going to use this little deck by Collettes Baron-Reid. It is the Wisdom of the Oracle cards. Oh, they just jumped out. We have the moon. What else is in that image? We have a little fox sleeping there. So you're a foxy lady. We have the number 24. Focus. We have little stars. The moon is a face. Stars, 24. So there's a lot of maybe the cycles of the moon. Maybe you've been talking about, especially with astrology. Once again, it's a sign you're moving in the right direction. We have a fortune cookie. When last did you have a fortune cookie? We have chess. People playing chess. Chessboard. Okay. And then also we have enchanted. So we have a little cat, a music box, fairies. 27 is the number there. Enchanted gifts. Maybe someone has received gifts or giving gifts. So any of this is positive signs to give you a yes. Whatever you chose in this situation, these are the signs, confirmation that you are on your path. So please give me feedback, because you most probably won't give me feedback now. You'll be giving me feedback as the signs come. So I will be looking out for your connections and your comments. Thank you for watching today. I love reading for you. Have a beautiful day. Light and love. Give me a sign. Okay. For our next little bundle. It's the first time I'm doing a give me a sign reading. I'm a bit new at this, so our little mermaid. Okay, so give me a sign. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, so this is the first time I'm doing a give me a sign reading, and if you have any helpful tips on how you how you'd like me to do these readings to make it easier to understand or to process. But basically, I'm going to have a look into your situation. There's a storyline. If the storyline fits, then this resonates with you. And the cards that I'm going to draw on top of the tarot is the signs that your angels or your guides will give you as confirmation concerning decisions that you made, okay, with the situation that you find yourself in. Okay, so let's go. I'm going to cut the deck and draw the cards to have a look into your situation. So we have the Six of Pentacles. It's about restoring balance. I feel like you are the person who might have, the viewer watching, might have to do with someone, or they would have had a situation recently where there was talk about even give and take. This is a conversation concerning being balanced in your resources, how much you receive and how much you give out. And that there was maybe a bit of confusion around financial matters or resources. In other words, everything wasn't out in the clear. And now someone took the initiative, the Queen of Swords, potentially a female person who can be very judgmental and forthright and very straight to the point with her communication and said, well, we have to clear the situation up. We have to restore the balance and have clear boundaries as to who contributes what. And I feel like this is to do with resources. This is to do with money, time, how you do things. It could potentially be at work. But there was a lot of things that was unclear, okay? And someone spoke up and said, well, we have to figure this out. We have to have clear boundaries, okay? And make clear decisions. There we go. We have the justice card. So someone is really wanting to be fair in something. It might even have to do with legal matters. And you might be wondering, or the person said, did I do the right thing about speaking up? I feel you did, because now it's bringing in the new energy for the situation. It's a brand new, fresh start. And it might involve a King of Cups, so someone with water in their chart, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We're also dealing with a younger person here who has fire in their chart, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries energy. So we have three people, so this could be two mature adult people talking to a child or a younger person about restoring balance. This could be in business, but who contributes what in the way of money, time, responsibility, and being very fair about things. Okay, so I would say the question here, did you do the right thing? I would say yes, you did do the right thing, speaking up, addressing the situation, trying to bring things back into balance so that everyone does, to ensure that everyone does their share. Now, I'm going to draw Lenormand as a sign. Did I do the right thing? We have the sun. So yes, you did do the right thing. But all the images, any images concerning sun, sunny days, warmth, people talking about summertime, or conversations coming up around the time of the year concerning summer, or even people saying, talking about I would, I would say the sun, something around the sun, images with the sun in it. We also have these, look at the bottom, we have those Roman numbers down there, counting in Roman numbers, scrolls, okay, whoa, that one, and anchors, ships, anchors, albatrosses, the ocean, seagulls, maybe even tattoos, tattoos with an anchor, or tattoos with a sun. Anywhere where the sun comes into your awareness and that reminds you of this reading is the angels letting you know that yes, you made the right decision. Now, especially when there's negotiation as well, I feel this is very positive, restoring balance. You're doing the right thing. Now, let's have a look at the astral house. Did I do the right thing? Because there is some fear and uncertainty here. We have wealth. So something to do around money, coins. You see the shape of those coins, that they almost look like those, what's it, I Ching kind of, thing, I don't really know I Ching, but you know what I'm talking about. It's those 6-pointed coins. Then you have time of the year as a confirmation. Did I do the right thing? Please give me a sign. Am I on track concerning this situation? Ooh, did you see that? December. So either a birthday in December, or December is a significant time of the year for you, or December coming up in conversations or discussion, things that happened in December. We also have like an angel there, so you might even see images of angels on this card. Okay, then we're going to do, for some other reason, we're going to do one of these. I haven't done these. And the other two, we have a wheel, like a wagon wheel. And then we also have willow trees, weeping willows. So either weeping willows will come up in your awareness, like all of a sudden you see weeping willows everywhere when you don't normally see them. The images might pop up on your computer concerning weeping willows. The subject might pop in conversation. I'm going to draw you one of these, which is a Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid. Did I make the right decision? Please give me a sign, because justice is here. Maybe you want to take legal action against someone. And you say, well, did I make the right decision to do this legal action? So we have a bowl. Okay, we have this card. It says yin. And there's like a bowl there. It could be something you can put in your garden. Okay, that type of image. We have clocks and balloons, hot air balloons, hands. These are all. Did I do the right thing? Yes, you did. Give me a sign. So we have a person who is, there's a book with wings on it. So it's about knowledge as well. These question marks. So just anything in this image that might help you. Wings. Okay. Now I'm going to do the last one, and I'm going to use some of these animal cards. If there's any animals that you can look out for. Gaia, we have these animals, well, Gaia. Anything in conversation where people use the word Gaia instead of Earth. Okay, so this is conversations normally happening in the enlightened light workers circles. Okay. Oh, this is also one. Okay, also got the moon. There's a little foxy sleeping on the moon. This came out in the previous deck as well. Moons and the fox. Light, and there's also the moon, so something about the moon. And there's dogs again. Dogs, foxes, wolves, crustaceans, crabs. Ships. There's ships in the background. See, ships. And even a sea monster. Maybe that's a Loch Ness monster over there. Hello, Nessie. Okay. One more. That one came out in the previous reading, so we want some variety here. Wild horse. So anything to do with horses. Wild horses. Maybe even Apaches, Indians. Okay. Decorating your horse. Doing your horse up. Doing what is when they plait the mane and they wash their horses before they go out. Look how pretty this horse is. Grooming your horse. And the number on there is number 29. So these are all your signs. Did I do the right thing? And remember, you can take the little mermaid. Anything that is in this video, you can use that as a sign to give you a yes, or to give you an indication. I just want to say, to give you an indication of whether you are on track. So once again, thank you for watching. You can use any images on these cards as symbols to give you confirmation that you're on track. Anything from the type of deck that I used, to all the images on the cards, to the little mermaid and the dragon and the little cupcake that I've used, to bring all of that together that you can use as an arsenal of signs. So now you can clearly ask your angels, please give me a sign, and your angels can use any of these images on these cards to bring you a yes, please continue. Thank you for watching, everyone. Give me feedback. You must probably give me feedback as your experiences unfold, but I'll be watching out for you. Thank you for joining me on this beautiful journey of light. Light and love, everyone. Have a beautiful day.